Oticon Real is based on a new chipset, Polaris R, which means the opportunity for new features that benefit hearing aid users in various situations. Oticon Real features real sound technology, which handles the sudden and disruptive sounds that surround us every single day, but in a new way. By processing the complex and unpredictable sounds with extremely high speed and precision, Oticon Real makes sure that they're accessible, but not disruptive. I'm going to explain in more detail how Suddensound Stabilizer in Oticon Real works. Suddensound Stabilizer is designed to optimally handle the sudden changes in sounds that we all experience throughout the day. The first thing that comes to mind when thinking about a sudden sound, or a transient if you will, might be a slamming door or a plate breaking on a tile floor. But the term is actually much broader than that. Sudden sounds happen when we're tapping on a computer keyboard, when we're chopping an onion, clicking a pen, or clinking glasses to say cheers. In a normal day, our technology can actually detect more than 500,000 sudden sounds. For people with a hearing loss, these soft sudden sounds can be very uncomfortable, and if the hearing aids cannot react and reduce them fast enough, they may be over-amplified. And the hearing aid user may experience distortion as well as compromised speech understanding. Suddensound Stabilizer addresses the sudden changes in sound in a new way and is designed to preserve speech understanding and comfort. The system looks at the sudden changes in sound level in the surroundings, and it activates for bigger changes compared to the average sound level. When the feature activates and by how much can be personalized to the individual hearing aid user in the fitting software. Suddensound Stabilizer can be described based on the comfort and annoyance factor. Here we have speech, which is interrupted by sudden sounds, here shown as the peaks. This could be when clinking glasses or chopping the carrot or clicking a pen. We all have sounds that we consider comfortable or annoying. Where the line between comfort and annoyance is placed is a personal matter. It will depend on who you are, if you have a hearing loss, if you have recruitment, etc. Some people can tolerate more than others. What is noteworthy here is that many of these sudden sounds are soft or moderate. Traditional hearing aid technology is not necessarily designed to handle these soft sounds, which means that they're at risk of moving into the annoyance zone, as well as compromise access to other important sounds like speech. Suddensound Stabilizer is fast and precise enough to instantly detect sudden sounds and provide the appropriate gain reduction and instantly release gain back again when the sound ends. This ensures that users have access to speech while still receiving all the relevant information in the sound scene around them. The effects of Suddensound Stabilizer is documented using advanced and acknowledged research methods. Objective listening effort can be measured using pupillometry, which involves continuously monitoring a listener's pupil dilation while performing a listening task. When performing a demanding task, such as listening to speech in noise, an increase in effort is reflected by a change in the pupil size. The larger degree of pupil dilation, the more listening effort is thought to be needed for the task. In our test, 29 test participants were presented with target sentences that were all interfered with by a sudden sound. Results showed significantly reduced pupil sizes by an average of 22%, indicating reduced listening effort with Suddensound Stabilizer on. Additionally, there was no impact on speech understanding, indicating that speech was not compromised, even when Suddensound Stabilizer is in a high setting. Hearing aid users also reported that they could stay engaged in the activity even when the listening environment around them was very, very challenging. This was a quick introduction to Suddensound Stabilizer in Oticon Real. If you want to learn more, please visit the Oticon website.